internet. It is Saturday the 28th of October 2017. It's not even 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm in the aft of the P&O Pacific Explorer. Why am I out here at this time? Well, this is the last day of the cruise, and this is the first time I've had access to 4G connection. You can see over there, there's another ship. That's probably some kind of vessel. I don't know what it is. What I'm getting at is that past that is the mainland of Australia, and in about an hour and 20 minutes, we will cruise through the headland of Sydney into my home city where my heartstrings are beating. Actually, it's not like that at all. What's really exciting is that I can sit up here on this deck, do all of my emailing that I've missed for the last 17 days. Spoke too soon. Optus. It says I'm on roaming right now, Optus. What's going on? That sucks, Optus. What the hell? I can see the mainland of Australia and you're telling me I'm roaming? Get out of here. Well, I was hoping for more of a sunrise this morning, but you cannot be unhappy with that kind of a view, can you? Coming into Sydney, Australia at 6:30 on a Saturday morning. 5:30. It's 5:30. I've got the time completely wrong. I'm still on Fiji time. Mr. Daniel Black is live streaming. Sometimes I like calling people in the formal. Hey, here's Joe and Matt. Hey, Joe. Hey, Matt. How are you?
Good. Stop stalking us.
And so ends this 16-day cruise. Thank you so much for having me here. Thanks for being a fantastic man that you are. And this is not late night. This is early morning. This all happened because of YouTube. Life is incredible. I'm beating at the heart here. Otherwise I'd be dead.
Thanks, man.
Here's my thoughts on cruising. If you want to take a cruise, it's very simple to do that. You just make the booking and then you go. Once you get on the cruise, you pretty much have to do nothing except relax. My experience was obviously a little different to what yours might be through Danny Black being crew. What I could see from a passenger's angle is certainly an incredibly relaxing and enjoyable time. And what you find is you meet people early and then you see them again the day after or the day after that, normally up in the pantry area where you're having breakfast or lunch, and suddenly these people become chat buddies, and you start chatting and you're chatting and then you see them again, and the next thing you see them when you're at a port, and then all of a sudden the whole ship's one big friendly family. That's what's really stood out to me. It becomes like your family away from home. I feel like, yeah, I'm gonna hop off this ship and back into regular world, and I'm gonna want to talk like I've been talking to these people, to people out there, and unfortunately that makes you a weirdo. The crew here have really opened their arms to me as well, which is very nice. Couple of complaints that I've got. Very simple complaint. I think the Wi-Fi should be open and unlimited. I don't think you should have to pay for that. I know the ship has access to Wi-Fi, obviously for communications and safety and whatnot. I feel like it shouldn't be a closed network for, I think it was $60 for 100 megabytes. I also understand from passengers on board, they were quite frustrated with how slow the Wi-Fi was. They couldn't even send an Instagram photo or a short video to their family. I think that needs to change. Oh, here's another quick small complaint. Everywhere you walk on this ship, there's notes saying, wash your hands, sanitize this, and there's people offering you sanitization and what's it called, disinfectant. Then to counteract that, to push the button to flush the toilet, you have to actually lift the seat down and push the button. Shouldn't the button be on the side so you haven't got to touch the seat? Because if you don't have to touch the seat, then you don't have to wash your hands so thoroughly. Well, theoretically, but just a small thing. It's not even a huge concern, but all this safety bacterial, and then you've got to go and put your hand on the toilet seat. When we left here 17 days ago, we went under this bridge, and the captain of this ship let out a massive bah, 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 because it was funny and it would have been cool to do. Apparently we can't do that now. It's the morning and there's noise restrictions in this lovely city. So instead we're going to go underneath this bridge and I'll make my horn noise for you. It's about the center. That was the captain, that wasn't me. Disembarkment here in Sydney. 17 days on this cruise has been fantastic. I've said my farewells to Danny Black. I'm just about to leave the ship and I get a message saying They want to invite me back for a secondary cruise with Danny Black. So let's swing around and go and sort that out right now. Oh, that's we're out of time! Ah, that's I ran out of time again on my vlog. If you want to subscribe to my channel, please do that here. Check out a previous vlog here and a random vlog here. If you want to support me on Patreon, you can do that here. If you want to check out my Lightroom presets, the description of this video has a link to those. Has that been 20 seconds? I feel it has.